What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. I appreciate your support. You know the routine, social media. Follow me. I'll follow you back on Twitter at underscore Clarence Jones. Check out my website, cjsportsmedia.com. YouTube channel, Clarence Jones Sports Media. All right, let's get connected. Let me know what you're doing. You see what I'm doing, all right? Hope you're having a great Wednesday, by the way. Hope everything is going pretty smooth. We in the middle of the week. August is bringing a lot of rain to Albuquerque, and I'm appreciating this rain. Been getting rain pretty much every day so far in August, or at least every other day so far in August here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm not sure how it's looking where you at, but I would love to know. Today, I'm talking about a very important topic that was stated last month. Major League Baseball All-Star Game took place on Tuesday, was it July 19th? It was Tuesday, July 19th. And I want to talk about Mookie Betts t-shirt. It's a very important topic that was, very important, text, words that was printed on his t-shirt that really came across my mind. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this is really important, something I want to share with you, my thoughts, and a very important topic. All right. If you watched the All-Star game, or if you remember, hearing about some of the highlights from the All-Star game, then you pretty much should remember Mookie Betts t-shirts. Don't know who Mookie Betts is? You must have been living under a rock. No disrespect, but I'm just saying, one of the best baseball players in the league right now, top 25, top 15, top 10, top 5, arguably. But Mookie Betts plays for the Dodgers. He's a right fielder, and he wore a T-shirt. I think it was it pre-All-Star, before All-Star start, or after All-Star, in between All-Star game? He wore the T-shirt doing All-Star, and I thought it was something very important that, need answers for. We need answers on why. And I just kind of want to throw in my 2 cents about it. But the T-shirt read, what did the T-shirt said? Let's find it. The T-shirt said, "We need more black people at the stadium." Okay. That was a T-shirt that Mookie Betts wore during the All-Star game. I'm not sure as far as whether it's pre or was it in the middle or was it after. I want to say pre-All-Star game, before the game started, because he took some pictures, with the T-shirt. But the T-shirt said, again, "We need more black people at the stadium." Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. We need more black players at the stadium. Oh, let me get it right. Let me see. Hold on. Give me just a sec. Okay. There we go. I got it. All right. So the T-shirt said, "We need more black people at the stadium." Okay. That's what the T-shirt said. We need more black people at the stadium. All right. And I agree. When we watching baseball games, or when we go to baseball games, I don't see a lot of people that look like me. So I'm right on board with Mookie Betts. We do need more black people at the stadium. Okay, but I want to stretch it out even longer. We need more black players on Major League Baseball rosters, from minor leagues to, majors, AA, AAA, majors. We need more black people on Major League Baseball rosters. Like, I'm willing to go that far, because baseball is a fun sport. It's competitive, and I love it. I love baseball from the time I began watching it in 1998 to now, And beyond just players on Major League Baseball rosters, we need general managers, black general managers, black presidents, black owners in baseball. So along with what Mookie Betts said, as far as needing more black people at the stadium, we need, more black players on rosters, on Major League Baseball rosters, more black general managers, presidents, and owners. So it makes me think, why? Why haven't we, got there yet? Will we get there? I believe so. I got a strong belief. I believe it's still possible that we will get there. We can get there. It's just going to take you know, more promoting the sport. You know, we just gotta. That's all you could do is just keep promoting it. Now, what can help? I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But what I want to talk about is, and I'm not talking about all blacks, some of us, okay, some of my black people, not all of us, but I think some of us, we're not. How could I say this? We're not attached to baseball because of how we grow up. I mean, think about it. If you black right now and you listen to this podcast, think about your neighborhood, how you growed up. When you went to the park, what was in your neighborhood? What was around the corner? You know, who had you know what I'm saying? You think about it. How many baseball fields you've seen growing up in your neighborhood? And, you know, because I'm going to be honest with you. For me, it was none. In my neighborhoods, it was always a basketball court. It was always some type of basketball hoop. Even if it's not a goal, you can get a milk carton crate, cut the bottom out. You got a basketball. You can nail that crate to the wall or to some type of pole outside. You get what I'm saying? And you can play basketball with your friends. Football. A lot of us receive footballs for our birthdays, for Christmas. You know, just throwing it around, you know, in the backyard, front yard. We at school, you know, there was always footballs to throw around in school. There was always basketball to play in school. But when it comes to baseball, not softball, but when it comes to baseball, it wasn't a whole lot of opportunities to play growing up. You know, and even to this day, you know, the argument can be made there's not enough baseball fields in the neighborhood. You know, people not getting bats and gloves for Christmas and their birthdays. Not a lot of black people, or some. Some probably are. But some not. You know, and I think that's what divides when you go to, okay, Mookie Betts saying we need more black people at the stadium. I'm saying we need more black people, black players on Major League Baseball rosters, black general managers, black presidents, black owners. It all, in some way, believe it or not, connects to how we growed up. You know, a lot of us just didn't connect with baseball. Why? There's plenty of reasons why. It's so easy and so quick to get attached to basketball and football. Basketball, we got crossovers. We got threes, thanks to Stephen Curry and, you know, ones that did it before him, like Reggie, Ray Allen, Larry Bird, and the list goes on. We got dunks, you know, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, even dunk from Dominique Wilkins, Dr. J. I mean, I can go on and on. But it's the dunks, it's the dribbles, it's the cross. Ooh, he crossed them up. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? It's the shooting long three-pointers and crazy shots. And with football, you got your long passes, the Hail Marys. You got your fast, explosive runs, you know, 50-yard run, 40-yard run, 80-yard run. And, man, last and definitely not least, you got your hits. Okay, them Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis. I mean, those type of things attach us quick. And it makes us want to do things like buy the video game, buy Madden, buy 2K, buy Live, you know, NBA Live, NBA 2K, Madden. You know, it makes us want to buy those old school games, NFL Blitz and NBA Jam. Oh, you get what I'm going here. It's easy for us to get attached to those basketball and football video games, us playing outside with our friends, us, you know, asking mom and dad, our guardians, hey, can you sign us up? Mom, I want to play football. I want to play, you know, basketball. But when it goes down, okay, when it goes down to baseball, most people are not going to get out their chair for a strikeout, a no-hitter. Me, I'm a huge fan of RBIs. I love RBIs in baseball. Runs batted in, I love it. You know, RBIs, you know, just creating RBIs. I love it. But for some of my black people, that's like boring. RBIs, what? A no-hitter, what? A strikeout, what? And I think what is saving baseball far as for black, people, some black players want to be interested in playing it. Some black players wanting to actually come to the ballpark, come to the stadiums and watch it. I think what's saving it is the home runs. But even home runs is starting to get like, nobody really watching home runs like that from the black community. Some of us are, some of us not. Most of our attention is on basketball and football. Okay. Now we do got some black people that love baseball and watch baseball like me. But most of the black community crowd grown up, even to the day, basketball and football is heavy, and they may play baseball. Like, I'm not saying, all the black people that's coming up from Pee Wee to Little League to middle school to high school to AU and college. I'm not saying they're not playing baseball, because they could be playing baseball maybe as their third sport. They could be playing football, then basketball, then baseball, or basketball, football, then baseball. But we do have some black people that put baseball on the top. Okay, this podcast is not me saying, okay, black young athletes or black people don't like baseball. Yes, some of us love baseball. Some of us love it. You know what I'm saying? More than basketball, more than football. But it's a split. And you say, well, how's a split? If it wasn't a split, you wouldn't see black athletes like Mookie Betts wearing a T-shirt saying we need more black people at the stadium. You wouldn't hear me today on this podcast saying we need more black players on Major League Baseball rosters. We need more black owners in baseball, black presidents, general managers. You wouldn't hear me saying that. So we know it's a split. Even from the rosters, we watch baseball today. There's not a whole lot of black people on baseball rosters. Okay. There's some, but not a whole lot compared to, other races. And I think it really goes back and it ties down to our childhood. How many of us is really getting friends together and actually getting the ball bats and bases and putting them? That's what me and my friends was doing. Okay. Oh, we love baseball, man. Me, my friends, my brother, we love baseball. We played it. Growing up in a neighborhood in King Street, South Carolina called the Holy Woods. Oh, man. Even if it were just 4 of us or 6 of us, we'd figure out 3-on-3 and we would figure it out. We actually convinced our mom and dad, our guardians, hey, can you take us to Walmart? Can we get a bat? And we actually had the metal bats. It wasn't nothing soft. We had the actual baseballs. There wasn't no softball. And we had the helmets. Okay. I remember that growing up, me and my friends. Like I said, it wasn't a whole lot of us. Like, we didn't have enough to do a 9-on-9, meaning 9 on defense and 1 batter. You know what I'm saying? Like how baseball normally do it in real life. We didn't have enough to make it 9 defense as 1 batter come up to hit. No, we made it work how we could make it work. Whether it was 6 3-on-3 or whatever. And we had fun doing it because our main job was to strike this person out or hit a home run, stealing base. Stealing base is still fun today, but a lot of us just don't find it interesting. But I was never, one of the ones that shy away from the game of baseball, but I think it has a lot to do with how we growed up. We all, like I said, me and my friends, man, my childhood friends, we growed up playing baseball, backyard baseball, front yard baseball. And we always made sure we was in a big grass space where it wasn't anybody houses. We were always afraid of what somebody hit the ball so far, you're going to, break out somebody's window, but we had those balls that went in the ditch and, we had to end up going in the ditch and getting the ball and, rinsing it off or whatever, taking out the sticky briars because the briars is on the baseball and them things that mess up your hands. Oh, we love baseball. Like I said, we even had the helmets. That's how much we love it, And, when we seen the Sandlot and, we seen all the video games coming out from the Nintendo 64, we love baseball. Played the home run derby contest. I still play Major League Baseball to this day as far as the video game. MLB The Show. I love it. I buy it every year. Okay. But it just one of those things where it's just like how you growed up, man. And a lot of us, in the black community, basketball goals is somewhere around the corner in our backyard, in our friend backyard, at the park. It's somewhere, and we gonna find it. We already got a basketball down the street dribbling. Somebody got a goal somewhere. Somebody got a milk carton crate set up somewhere. We gonna figure out a way how to shoot. Football. Somebody around the corner throwing the ball here, They throwing the ball to each other. Everybody want to play quarterback, running back. Hey, man, throw it to me. I'm a wide receiver. Everybody want to be that Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, Jerry Rice. Come on, man. You get it. So many great athletes have inspired the black community to say, hey, baseball could be a little difficult. We can't hit. We can't. Like I say, that's what some could be thinking. Why? I don't know. Because, me and my friends didn't thought like that. We always thought, hey, we could be good hitters, good pitchers, good first baseman, second baseman, third baseman. Hell, my favorite position on defense in baseball is shortstop. I love shortstop. You know what I'm saying? My favorite player at the shortstop position. Not Derek Jeter. No disrespect to Derek Jeter, because I like Derek Jeter. I think he's a great athlete. But I'm a big Jimmy Rollins fan when it comes to shortstop position. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Rollins is the man. Derek Jeter's the man too, but I can go all day. I fell in love with baseball in 1998. Became a Braves fan. You know what I mean? I remember Avi Lopez, Rafael Furcal, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, Kevin Millwood, Gary Sheffield, Andrew Jones, Chipper Jones. Don't get me started, man. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Cox, our manager. I fell in love with the game early. And I knew I'm going to be a Braves fan. I'm a Braves fan to this day. I love the sport. And some of us black, people, we can find it weird, man. It's boring, man. And it's the what? Top of the sixth, huh? Nothing going on. It's quiet. You hear a little broadcasting here and there. Then you get some dead air for 1 or 2 seconds. When it comes to football and basketball, it's just different. And like I said, I got love for football and basketball. But I love it the same way I love baseball too. So I just think that it's all about how you growed up, But like I say, some of us black people do love it. Don't get this podcast twisted and think, oh man, Clarence is saying black people don't like baseball. Black young, kids, black young boys don't want to be Major League Baseball. No. Players? No, that's not what I'm saying. The black community, there's baseball going on in the black community. It's just not a whole lot, because if it was, like I said, we wouldn't hear Mookie Betts, or see Mookie Betts wearing a T-shirt saying we need more black people in the stadium. We need more black people at the stadium. Why? Because black people ain't watching baseball. Some don't like the sport. Some don't understand the sport. Some of us think the sport is boring. We rather go to basketball and see Stephen Curry or LeBron James, Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Or Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Josh Allen. We rather see something like that than sitting and actually watching a game. I've had friends I went to baseball games with, and by the 4th or 5th inning, I'm the only one up. Everybody else is like, sleep. I'm like, hey, wake up. Oh, man, my bad, Clarence. I've been there. I've been slept on before. And I'm like, man, we came to this game to, I'm trying to show you why baseball is fun. And by the top of the 4th inning, you sleep already. We got 5 more innings to go. Okay. So I've been there. I got a 7-year run in fantasy sports, as far as my fantasy basketball league and fantasy football league. I've been running my league for 7 years now, and it's never hard for me to fill up roster spots, as far as me finding friends to play with. I always have friends that's excited, and I appreciate my friends for helping me, launch the league, for 7 years now. But when it comes to, like I say, fantasy football and basketball, I'm always getting people every season. Yo, can I get in the league? Is the league full? Do you need a player to play in your league? But I've tried to do fantasy baseball for the past, 5 years now, and I get no luck from my black friends at all. Nobody wants to play. Nobody really understands it for real. They don't really watch it. It always something like that. Either they don't understand it, they don't watch it, they don't like it. They don't know what players to get. And I be like, man, I'll be like, come on, man, I need to get this launched. But it's just one of those things where, like I say, it all goes back to how you growed up, and then also it just goes to what you like too. It's not always about how you growed up. It's sometimes it's just what you like. You know what I'm saying? If you like, hey, basketball, hey, man, I can shoot threes, I can dribble, I can dunk. Like I say, those stuff is exciting when it comes to the game of basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. But I still got love for baseball too, But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you I don't enjoy basketball and I don't enjoy football. I mean, growing up, even though I played the game of baseball with my friends, backyard, front yard, we all bought helmets from Walmart, bats and gloves and bases to put down on the grass. I always felt grown up. I ain't speaking for every black. I'm just speaking for myself on this here, as far as me. I always felt like, man, it'd probably be harder for me to be a good baseball player. I think basketball is a little bit easier because all I got to do is shoot, dribble, defend. Or football, all I got to do is run. But when it comes to baseball, I never thought I could really be like a baseball player. And I regret that because I'm like, you know what? As much as times I play with my friends and much time I enjoy the game of baseball, whether I'm playing it or actually playing a video game, I really know some knowledge of it, know the players, I should have pushed myself harder. I regret not pushing myself harder in the game of baseball because it's really competitive. Like I said, I'm a big RBI guy. I'm an RBI stat. Okay, when I watch baseball, I'm like, hey, how much RBIs they got? Most people are like, yo, how much home run? I'm like, yo, how much RBIs? You know what I'm saying? It is something about the RBIs and the base stealing. That gets me going. Home runs is all right, but everybody's hitting home runs now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's hitting home runs now. So you think about it, home run just basically a ball that went over the top of the fence. But man, as a kid, we love that. And like I said, I love it today. Especially if we talking big playoff game or regular season game on the line, somebody hits a walk-off home run. Oh man, I'm out my seat. I am lit. But it just doesn't excite me as the RBIs and the base stealing. Like I said, for some, it does. I think a lot of black people enjoy seeing the home runs. They really do, but they don't come a lot. So that could be a reason why they're not at the stadium. Or just maybe this baseball is a long sport. It don't have a time clock. Baseball do not have a time clock. So it's just basically inning, top, middle, and bottom. Top of the first, middle of the first, bottom of the first, then we go to the second. Top of the second, middle of the second, bottom of the second, then we go to top of the third, and you just keep going up and down, up, middle, down, up, middle, down. And you sitting through that, and you had a game, you came out there at 12 o'clock, the game's still going on by 2:30. You like, huh? What? When it's basketball and football, it's just different. It's a clock, it's faster, you get the crossovers. Oh, man, you see what he did? He break his ankles. Oh, man, so-and-so got dunk on, posterize. You know what I'm saying? Football, them hits. Ooh, I think it's them hits. People love doing the hitting, and people love seeing the hitting. And when it comes to the offense side of football, just the quarterback, Hail Mary, wide receiver going long, that running back then bust through for a 50-yard touchdown. It's so much more exciting. But don't sleep on a game of baseball. Black community, my black people. Got love for all of you. Like I said, it's a split. Some of us love baseball. Some of us are going to play it. Some of us are, raising our kids, to play it, putting our kids in different leagues, signing them up for AAU baseball teams, taking them all to baseball camps. Some of us are actually doing that in the black community. But a lot of us are just going the other way. Boxing, football, baseball, you know what I'm saying? Just doing something different. All right, so it's just a split. You know what I mean? Nothing really to be like, oh, is the baseball world in trouble because no black people, enough black people not involved? Black people will get involved eventually. I got hope. Like I say, from the managers to presidents, to owners, to Major League Baseball players having a lot more black players. I think a lot of that's going to improve. It's going to improve. We just got to take time. But that shirt that Mookie rocked, I love that shirt. And shouts out to the company that created that shirt because that's something that should be waking up everybody, especially in the black community. Why isn't? We need more black people at the stadium. But I just gave you a brief breakdown of what my opinion is on that. And why it always, I talk to certain people, they're like, oh man, you watch baseball? Oh man, I thought you only like football and basketball. Nah. Okay. It is a lot of my friends like football and they know football. A lot of my friends like basketball and they know basketball. So that's what I talk about with them, but if I run into, a black person that like baseball, I can talk your ear off. Okay. Cause I love this sport. Been studying it since 1998 and I'm still studying it now. I'm going back into 80s, 70s, 60s. Just learn about different players, black or white, don't matter. I'm just studying the game, you know. But when it comes to the black community, I think that's why we don't really have that, balance for it. Just like I say, just how we growed up. Think about what I'm saying, man. There were always a hoop around the corner. You always had a basketball in your hand. You got a football for Christmas for your birthday. How many times you actually went to the neighborhood with your friends and say, we're going to play baseball today for about 2 hours, for about an hour. We're going to have a home. Man, look, I enjoyed them home run derby contests we had growing up in the Holy Woods. Oh, man. Me, my friends, my brother. Oh, hey, we had a great time, man. Man, them home run derbies, balls going in the ditch. Some of them balls we couldn't even get no more because they so deep in the ditch. And, we ain't about to go way down there to get no baseball. So we always had a few baseballs to play with. Me, my brother, my friends, we had always had a few, maybe 4 or 5 baseballs, And, we tried all the crazy balls, man. The fast balls, the change ups, the curve balls. We tried the splitters. Man, we tried it all. The fork ball. Hey, we was out there trying to get, every pitching style down packed. The base stealing, the home runs, trying to be like Barry Bonds and, doing the batting stance a certain way. I mean, oh my God. Now I hope that's still going on in the black community, but if not, I hope it gets there. Like I said, most people just never was either exposed to it growing up or they just didn't really find it interesting. But man, me and my friends in the Holy Woods, King Street, South Carolina, man, come on. Oh, well, we was down for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think about it now. I was like, man, I'm surprised nobody really never got injured because I'm like, yeah, we had our helmet gear on, but man, like, can you imagine being a pitcher or first baseman or second or third baseman and somebody hit that ball fast? Boom. Hey, and you don't get that glove out in front of you in time, man, that ball hit your jaw or your chin or your eye or your chest, arm or something like that. Luckily, that never really happened to me. My friends, like, we always played it where nobody got hurt. And I'm glad it went that way because I sit back now, I'm like, man, what if I would have got my eye blown out by a quick fastball or something like that? You know what I mean? So, but it was fun. We wanted to be baseball players growing up. Like I say, but eventually a lot of us did branch off to just basketball and football. Most of my friends that, brother growing up, a lot of us did end up, just branching up, man, hey, who balling today? 5-on-5. Who balling? You know what I mean? Let's ball. I'm Kobe. I'm Jordan. I'm LeBron. I'm whoever. Iverson, T-Mac, Vince Carter. Football. Hey, I'm Ray Lewis. Hey, I'm Peyton Manning. I'm Michael Vick. You know what I mean? I'm Donovan McNabb. You know what I mean? We just fell in love with football and basketball, and we never looked back at baseball. But thinking about it growing up, man, hey, we was down with it. You know what I'm saying? We was down with it, and we still down to it to this day. You know what I mean? But I know the feeling. Like I say about what Mookie Betts is talking about. Like I said, I've been trying to get a fantasy league together for a while now. And a lot of people just even most of my non-black friends that's not black, my white friends, my Mexican friends, a lot of them, I'm trying to get them into baseball. Hey, yo, I'm thinking about starting a baseball league. How you feel? I don't really watch it like that. I don't know the players. I don't know how it works. I'm like, yo, I can show you how it works. And I don't want to force somebody to play fantasy baseball if they don't really like, down for it. But man, when I do a basketball fantasy league or a football league, everybody on that thing like crazy. Everybody trying to, yo, Clarence, save me a spot, man. So yeah, man. Eventually, we'll be all right. I think we'll get right. And baseball, like I said, is a fun sport. Like I said, if I can go back and change things, real talk, I would appreciate baseball more because I find myself falling in love with football and basketball more as I got older. As I got older into the teenage years, the top, 15, 16, 17, 18 was just basketball, football. But you go to for me, from 13, 12, 11, and 10, and 9, baseball was the thing. All right. But as I got older, I'm trying to be the next Reggie Miller out here. I'm trying to be the next Jamal Anderson out here. I'm a true Falcon fan. Jamal Anderson, Dirty Bird, shouts out. You know what I'm saying? I always done that backyard football. You know what I mean? If I mess around and run somebody over and get a touchdown, I'm doing that dirty bird. And baseball just slipped away. Now, that could be totally different from you. I'm a 90s baby. You know what I mean? Born in 1990. So I don't know how you look at it, as far as you growing up and how you and your friends played, or did y'all play? Did y'all have a baseball field in the neighborhood? Like I said, because we didn't, but we created one. Hey, even if we didn't have actual bases, we use cans, soda cans. We'll use some old paper plates and put them down. This is first base. This is second base. This is third base. This is home plate. And what did we do for the pitcher's mound? We found something for the pitcher. Hey, here's a stick. You can't cross this stick because that's the pitcher mound. Hey man, we figured it out. We figured it out. And don't let us mess around and have somebody's jersey. Man, if we mess around and got somebody's jersey, like a professional baseball player's jersey, hey, you couldn't tell he wasn't Chipper Jones, Barry Bonds, Andrew Jones, Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens. You couldn't tell us we wasn't Alex Rodriguez, Pudge Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez, same name, but you get what I'm saying. You couldn't tell us we wasn't Mike Piazza. You couldn't tell us we wasn't Jimmy Rollins. You just couldn't do that. Derek Jeter. All right. You could not tell us that because Alfonso Soriano, I can go on. Ichiro Suzuki. What are they? Ichiro Suzuki. Man, we used to love to try his baseball stance. That little twist, and then he get that back. I'm a baseball nerd. Growing up, I just so happened to just let it slip, and basketball became my number one option. I regret it though, but baseball always have my love. I'm always down to go to a game, 9 innings. If it's over 9, I'm gonna figure it out. We got snacks up here. I'm gonna buy some snacks. I'm gonna watch this game, and I'm gonna cheer on my Braves or whoever. I'm gonna watch it. That's just me, But I think it all just boils down to just, how did you grow up, and what did you play, and maybe the game of basketball and football, just like I say, attach you quick, In that black community, basketball and football is going on all day, every day. Baseball, not so much, but it's going on, but not so much as basketball is going on. Football is going on. Somebody trying to get that big hit. Somebody trying to hit a 3. Somebody trying to dunk on you. Or you trying to dunk on somebody. Somebody trying to cross you up like AI, Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? In the baseball, black community, it's not a lot of that going on. I want that to change. And I think if that change, which I really think it will, we'll get, eventually, we'll get those top black baseball players, in these colleges, in these drafts, and, we'll get more black players on rosters. Okay. When it comes to the general managers and the owners and presidents, I don't know what it is because, you look at the NFL, there's still, not enough black coaches, in my opinion. Even in the NBA, I feel like we getting in the NBA, but we still need more black head coaches. We need more female head coaches, black, all white, red, yellow, all brown. So things are starting to change a little, but there should always be room, and there will always be room for improvement. But like I said, when it comes to black and the black community, you look around from basketball, NBA, we need more black owners. Baseball, we need more black owners, presidents, general managers. We need more basketball, football. We need more black coaches. We need more owners in football. So there's so much that we're looking for change at. And I'm a strong believer that this thing will get turned around. And we will see more black faces in positions, on rosters, owners, general managers, presidents. Okay. But when it comes to the game of baseball, that really stand out to me. That I wanted to really talk about it with you today. As far as for Mookie Betts wearing that T-shirt, saying we need more black people at the stadium, because we do. And we don't need you coming to the stadium going to sleep. Okay. We need you at the stadium watching baseball. And if you don't know, ask somebody. And you can ask me, you don't know what's going on out there? Hey, I got you. Here's the shortstop. Here's the first baseman. His second baseman over there. Third baseman over there. Center field down there. Right field. I got you. Here's a category. Here's how much hits. Here's how much RBIs. Here's how much errors. Oh, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to go to sleep if you at the game talking to my black community. I got you. And somebody else. If I ain't out there, somebody There's always going to be somebody at the baseball game that will love telling you about the sport. I mean, they'll talk your ear off because they want you to learn it. And I'm going to do you the same way. I'm going to talk your ear off, okay? Because I want you to learn the game of baseball. All right, and all my black communities out there, let's get some baseball going, okay? Let's take a little break from basketball and football, get some friends together, go to a park. Hey, even if you ain't got bases, you figure it out. Paper plates, cans, even if you don't got a bat, there's some type of stick, you know what I mean? Hey, we can create some type of ball, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, you let your mom, your dad, your guardian know you feeling baseball, you want to meet up with your friends in the park, they'll buy you some bat. Because like I said, our parents did, we said, mom, dad, guard, hey, we want a baseball bat. Let's go to Walmart. We need a baseball. We need some helmets. We'll figure out the bases. We'll figure out the pitcher's mound. Can we get a baseball jersey? Let's get that going in the black community. All right, like I said, but I get it. We love football and basketball a lot, and not really seeing baseball as as we see basketball and football. But I'm telling you, you will love it. Get with your friends. Y'all will love it. Home run, strike. Oh, I strike them out. You know what I'm saying? You mess around, throw that curveball or that 4-seam fastball or that 2-seam fastball or that changeup or that splitter, and he strike. You know what I'm saying? We even had sometimes some people be umpires. Like we'll take turns being umpires, so we can be like strike 2, strike 3, and you're out. Like hey. Oh man, this is bringing back childhood memories on today's podcast. That's all I got for you. Like I said, appreciate the game of baseball. Thanks Mookie Betts for wearing that T-shirt and really, putting the message out there that's important to all us in the black community. Let's get more of us at these stadiums and let's support our favorite teams. Let's learn the sport. Let's play fantasy baseball. Let's sign our kids up for the sport. Let's get more black owners, presidents, and general managers in the game of baseball. Let's do it. Let's keep the movement going. Let's start the movement. Even if it's not going yet, let's start the movement. All right, that's how we do it. Twitter, @_Clarence Jones. Follow me, I'll follow you back. YouTube channel, Clarence Jones Sports Media. My website, cjsportsmedia.com. Have a great day. Have a safe day. Peace.